Good evening guys, this is Ace back again with another custom video. This time it's the finished product of the Future Century High Grade Shining Gundam. Now that's taken a little bit of while and I hate stopping in the middle of a project, but you know, things happen. Anyway, thank God everything is done and I'm kind of pleased. I'm very happy with the way this turned out. Now, I haven't really gone and done anything different for the colors. What I've done is use the same color scheme that the kit actually comes with, which is very anime accurate. The only thing is I've changed a little bit things around. For example, when you look at the inside of the shoulders, you had the different panels inside which were lined with black. What I've done is actually gone and painted all of them black. And I think this gives a little bit more depth and a lot more appeal to the final finish of this thing. Instead of using yellow everywhere, I have used golden because I think it shines out, it stands out a lot more. And then you've got the normal, the blue, the red, and the white. Now what I have done is used slightly different colors, so it's not the normal blue and the red that you get, neither is the white. Let me show you what I've done with this guy. So basically for all the joints and the hands, I've used the Krylon Smoke Gray. This is a beautiful color, by the way. I have used Banner Red Gloss for all the red parts. And I have used Ace's Premium Royal Blue. And this is for all the blue parts. Now, all the yellow parts, I have gone around and changed it. Instead of that, I am using the metallic gold from Krylon. This is another very, very nice color. The cap of this is a little bit tedious because it shows you that it's very, very metallic, but the final product actually turns out to be very, very dull. Well, not dull, but it's nowhere near as shiny as it shows you on the can itself. You know, it's more of a subdued gold that you get. It's not a very shiny yellow. It's not a very shiny yellow gold. So in the end, I think this looks a hell of a lot better than if it was completely metallic. You know, it just kind of fits in better. A complete metallic would be nice if you're using it on cars or, you know, something which has a completely metallic overture over everything. So, but I wasn't going for that. Now, one other thing that I have done is that instead of the white, and I hope the camera picks this up, what I've actually done is gone and used pearl white. And this gives you an absolutely beautiful, beautiful finish. I absolutely love how this pearl white has come out. There's just a beautiful, beautiful shine. Now, my problem with this was that the pearl paint that I was using is not, well, I can't really say it's a pure spray. It's this, Mr. Hobby's Gundam color, and it's the pearl white. Now, this is beautiful. I am very, very happy. I got this when I was in Thailand, beginning of the year? And I'm really happy with the way this thing has turned out. The trouble is, this can is so tiny, I was scared it's going to finish by the time I do this whole Gundam. So, and I'm lucky because by the end of it, I have finished it. Now, what I've done is, I have gone, all the white pieces, I have gone and I have used, here, the white primer. And what this does is gives you a very nice shade of white. And then on top of that, I have gone and used Mr. Hobby's pearl white, and what this does is give it an absolutely beautiful, beautiful sheen on the end, and it's very pearl, it's very nice. And I said, you know what, why am I stopping here? What then I did was, whenever I painted any piece red or blue, I just went over it with this. Now I tested out a little bit first just to make sure that it doesn't, you know, cover the whole thing with white or something like that, and it doesn't. As long as you give it a very, very, very light shade of spray, then you're perfectly fine. What it does is it gives the actual paint a very nice shine, and it kind of makes it look like it's pearl. So it's almost like blue pearl, you know? Very nice. I was very happy with the way this turned out. After I did all of that, I went in and I gave it a little bit of highlights. Now, I mean, when you look at the small pieces like over there, the ones on the head over there, even on the back when you're going and lining the outside part of that, this is very, very difficult to do. When I first started doing it, I was actually going to be using paint in terms of a paintbrush, and this just wasn't working out. I was making too many mistakes. So what I ended up doing was, instead of that, I used the Golden Gundam marker. And this was a lot easier because the thing is, when you open it up, you've got that tip edge over there. Just use that. It's a very, very light touch more than anything else. And once you do that, then you can see everything is okay, and it just does it perfectly. Just be careful when you do it, because you know Gundam markers have a little bit of a tendency to be over the top. For the green jewel in the middle, again, I have painted that. It's not your typical the green colored clear color that you got the piece of plastic. What I have used is, again, it's a Gundam marker, and it's a special one. It's a pearl colored Gundam marker. And I got this in the beginning of the year, and I haven't really had a chance to use it. It came in a set of 3. So you've got the green, you've got the, well, it's pink, but technically it's supposed to be red, and you've got the blue. And these are, you know, really, really nice. The finishing on this is very nice. You just have to apply a couple of very thin coats to get the final product. If you apply too much in the beginning, it's going to get blotchy. So just be a little bit careful when you do this. And of course, for the lining and all this sort of stuff, your normal Gundam liner. And of course, once everything is done, do make sure you go ahead and use the clear gloss or the clear flat. My trouble is, in Dubai, you only get gloss. So that's going to make sure that you protect all your paint, all your work that you've done at the end doesn't go to waste because you didn't do anything properly. One last thing that I do want to show you guys is this piece over here. Now, in my actual review, I did say that you cannot go from your normal mode to shining mode, and I was wrong. Basically, if you look at this piece, you have this pivot piece over here. Now, in your normal mode, it's going to be like this. You have a very, very small peg coming out. Let's see if I can show you. So you have a very, very small peg coming out. And the way to make it into shining mode or super mode is you just turn it around and you get a much thicker peg or longer peg. And then this way you get more depth and it comes out and you can put it up and it looks a lot more like the super mode. So perfectly fine there, no issues whatsoever, sticks in perfectly, and you've got your arm in super mode. So perfectly fine there. Again, this thing, I have painted it so it looks a hell of a lot better than everything being red, especially when you detail it, and you've got the insides being gold now instead of gray. But this piece is still going to be cause a little bit of issues because, you know, there's no real thing there apart from friction, so just be a little bit careful, otherwise it is going to pop off. Alright guys, that's it for me. I hope you've enjoyed this. It is a little bit more normal rather than your custom colors and everything. So, but I'm very happy with the way this thing has turned out and think it looks absolutely fabulous in the end. Oh, one last thing as well, completely forgot. The head over here, if you look at the V-fins, these parts still do have that little bit of edge thing sticking out, so it's not a very sharp point at the end of the V-fin. What I did was to make a little bit of a difference is the normal head I kept up on there, but for the Shining Gundam I made him very pointy. So again, you know, it just a little bit of a difference. Alright, that's it. I hope you guys enjoy. Please do make sure you rate. Let me know what you guys thought of this. I always look forward to your comments and feedback. And of course, do subscribe. See you guys later.